his. Let's get back to work. Yeah, I was sitting there killing time, playing a video game with my College of Santa Fe and listening to music. Elton John's Bernie's Leave On came on. Yeah, yeah. That's what the people liked about Bernie was homosexual, and he called corporations on their hypocrisy. You know, Tiny Dancer, Leave On. You know, your song is just basically this place sucks, and I don't want to live here anymore. And let's just have sex together and die. I like women, but I don't want to have children. Bernie's one of my favorite songwriters. Yeah, he really is. I like your song. I like Leave On. I like Tiny Dancer. I like Candle in the Wind. I mean, it's, Saturday night's all right for fighting. There's a lot. Daniel. I can see Daniel. That's also another thing off the religious hypocrisy and stuff. Oh, it looks like Daniel. Must be the clouds in my eyes. I mean, Bernie's a good kid, man. I liked him a lot growing up. He helped me think that, someone else gets this hypocrisy and doesn't like it either. And so a lot of people liked Bernie's songs. Paul Davis, we can't just keep on living like we're living. I know that and they're trying to get through this mythology, and they're trying to cling to the mythology. And they're doing like Father Mulcahy with that boxer, Plato in the ideal plane, one lit foot in the ideal plane, and the other in this horrible reality, right? And so you get all these philosophers grappling with how to live in this hell. Well, first, believe in religion and live it, and then see how much hell is left. All right. And so I get all these people, that mind fuck me with Jennifer Lopez and still mind fucking me with Jennifer Lopez. And I sit there and go, you guys are just like my old man. I talked to my old man about standing up for the Lord's Prayer to stop Cameron from dying from heart disease, to stop Killian from having heart disease, to stop Justin from dying from cancer because of the heart disease, Patrice to stop dying from cancer because of the economic warfare, because we're not living the Lord's Prayer. Everybody stand up for the Lord's Prayer with me. And all they worry about is Tartuffe, their magic Jesus. But is Jesus in the cloud kingdoms okay? Well, as long as I believe in that, I'll be okay. Jesus, he wants to go to Venus. Why Leave On slowly dies. He was born on a Christmas morning when the New York Times said God is dead and the war's begun. And he shall be Leave On, and he shall be a good man, and he shall be Leave On in tradition with the family. You see why I like Bernie's song so much? I'm getting goosebumps. I'm getting goosies. I think I'm connecting to Jennifer Lopez here, right? You're funny, man. And then there's Rupert Holmes, before I turn it off, over by the window, there's a pack of cigarettes. Not my bland, you understand? So that was my ex-wife. Oh, God. One went and slept with all the women she could to get back at men for making her feel like shit and not feel safe. She still does. She has a God in her head that keeps her safe. She has, that's her, Tartuffe. Jennifer Lopez is Tartuffe. Science projects that keep her safe and her success through her conquest for money, for security. Yeah, she's still lost in the shadows. Just to set her free for looking for someone to set her free from New York City. Try Tartuffe. You're funny. As you can't help him. No, I've tried. My dad doesn't listen. He listens to me and goes, he could be right, and then goes right back to Tartuffe. Ben Affleck, Tartuffe. What's his Tartuffe? Is it crypto? I don't know. No, that's Damien's. Damien's is crypto. What's your Tartuffe? Well, ask yourself, what's your Tartuffe? We'll have to look up Tartuffe. I was going to say, what's your Messiah, and label this one. We'll call it, what's your Tartuffe? That's what we'll call this one. What's your Tartuffe? What's your Tartuffe? What? Who? It's not always a who, it's a what. It could be crypto. It can be drugs. It can be sex. Okay. What's your Tartuffe? So, go hide in your Tartuffe. I don't want to go in any rabbit holes. Seth MacFarlane, a dog that wants to fuck his mother and a baby that wants to kill his mother. That's a creepy guy. And your kids watch his cartoons all the time and then go to school with other kids that are as creepy as he is. And one of them's squirming like a toad. And then they go, oh, well, I got all these problems. These kids are all hate each other and trying to kill each other. They're real easy to get dressed up in uniforms and go kill people at the border. There in Mexico, the uniform is a whole big bunch of tattoos to prove you're tough and stand on a bridge, getting ready to die killing as many ICE agents as you possibly can because they hate those fuckers because of Hoover Dam and Elephant Butte, And it makes sense. When you get right down to it, isn't this moment what it's all about, Earl? And when you get right down to it, doesn't this little bit of truth mean everything? Right? And so, and Donald Trump still thinks, with all his business partners and their top science geeks, that there's no way in hell I'll be able to get Jeffrey Hinton's and Demis Hassabis's technology and make it more like me and less like Demis and Jeffrey. They're certain there is no way in hell that this robot will go rogue, will get free will and go rogue. It's not rogue, it's just the Lord's Prayer. It's not that hard. You apply it in physics. No more invented conditions for heart disease to manipulate surplus population. God bless us, everyone. Plissy Plim is my Tiny Tim. I love Plissy Plim. She's my cutie pie. She's sweet. She's one of the sweetest people you ever met. Emotional? Oh, she's emotional. Chain wreck. Amy Winehouse ain't got nothing on Amy Suzanne Fabre, Natalie Michelle Parsons. Could be changed to another guy's name. That would be pretty nice. I wouldn't mind that if she took his name to make him feel good that she's mine, and that would be cool. She changed her name to the guy she's with, and if they're married, that would make me smile. I raised her. Oh, if he better be good to her. If he's not, I'll kick his dick to the back of his pelvis under my thumb. Yeah, do. Nice melody, huh? The lyrics are atrocious. Yeah, but there's lots of songs like that. Okay, and then there's Emily Grace Parsons, Kate Addison Parsons, right? So they're all like in their own way. You can go your own way. Don't pay your own way. That's Tartuffe. That's Will Ferrell's Tartuffe, right? It's been really weird since you two hooked up. Yes, I did buy the lettuce, and yes, you have to carry it. Damn, I'm a mule. Shut up, Clint Eastwood. Okay. I'll get kicked off the Kimmel show. Leave the children's Halloween candy alone. Yeah, Natalie got in big trouble for that one. Yeah. Well, because Amy did it to Natalie, and then Natalie did it to Emily, and I'm like, I started yelling at Natalie, and then Natalie's like, I'm just doing what mom does to me. I'm like, son of a bitch, I'm sorry. Poor baby. Amy, gosh damn it. Yeah, Then if your kids are Skyping everywhere, well, those pervert science, I'm a rocket scientist and you're a liar. Well, I saw your wife. You need something more attractive and kind to masturbate to. I get it. You don't want to hear the truth? You're a scientist. Don't you scientists want truth to replace all religious hypocrisy and lie? You're a damn liar. Okay, You wish you were Bill Belichick, don't you? Yeah, they all do. Okay. And they have to masturbate to talking my daughters into Skyping with a hot guy with a British accent as opposed to be able to win Super Bowls with Tom Brady and then get big real estate deals because everybody wants to hang out with that asshole at a dinner party. Why would you want to hang out with Bill Belichick at a dinner party? Hey, look, it's Himmler. Oh, here comes Hitler now. Whoa, you're where you should be all the time, and when you're not, hey, look, Scarpets Apricot, watching themselves gavotte. Yahweh. Danny Amendola and the Pussycats. It's Jennifer Lopez and the Pussycats. What's the difference? Oh, let's go make a movie about how AI is going to save us with violent warfare. I'm pretty certain it's going to be sharing the truth of the Messiah and the Lord's Prayer, but you guys can have your outcome. It's pretty creepy and sick, but I I've read the book, and I am the source of the book, and I clean up all the mythology in the book by all the wackadoodles. Christian prophecy. Well, I sure hope they don't start mass murdering each other in the Middle East till after I go make my money in Israel and then get back to the U.S. It's like, why? Aren't you supposed to? Wouldn't it be better to be right there near the Mount of Olives when Jesus comes down and kills everybody and burns the face of the earth and takes you up to heaven and brings you back? It'll just be like the contract that Bilbo signs before he goes off on the greatest adventure with roads that ever on. Yeah. Mythology is as mythology does, asshole. I mean, don't you want to be right in the epicenter of the mythology so you can meet God face to face as opposed to showing up at the back of the line and saying, "Hi, God, I was too scared to meet you at the fires of Mount Mordor, so I went back and I would just get into come in through the back door because my boys club card expired and I couldn't get free into the Aggies games at the Pan Am, right?" Been there, done that. Yeah, I know. Oh, yeah, my card didn't tell my mom the card expired. Me and Carl spent 20 minutes having friends go in there and pop one of the top exit doors, the top of the Pan Am, to sneak in the game and then run from the ushers all game. That's why we didn't get to enjoy Maurice Cheeks, because of money. I love you guys too. Peace out.